Hello, 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 guys. How's it going? Great. So happy you could join me. Boy, I need some more light. I'm going to get a little light in here in just a few minutes. But listen, so today we're going to make a smoothie. Why is that important? Back in 2010, I had bariatric surgery. After bariatric surgery in 2010, in 2011, I became anemic. That's because that pouch, that stomach was a lot smaller, and I wasn't able to get in all the nutrients that I needed. So for you guys who have undergone bariatric surgery, who have that small pouch, we're going to talk about a way for you to get in your nutrients. Oh, there's my light. We're going to talk about a way to get in your nutrients and to get in your protein. Now, let me preface this by saying that it is always best if you can make your own, you can chew your own food, okay? A smoothie is an option, but it shouldn't be something that you do often. You know, if you can, it's always best to chew your food whole, okay? So let me briefly talk to you about who I am. I'm Charlotte Thomas. I'm the owner of Charlotte's Coaching Corner, and what I do, I help those who I'm a bariatric weight loss coach. So I help those who are trying to qualify for surgery or those who have regained weight after surgery to lose it. I did the same thing. I had it in 2010, lost about 80 or 90 pounds. I had the vertical sleeve surgery, looking good, feeling good, only to gain it back. Oh, wow. I guess I gained back all of it except 20 pounds. So in 2016, I was 255 instead of 275. But because of the lifestyle changes that I made, I've been able to lose over 100 pounds and to sustain that loss. So one of the things we're going to talk about now is that smoothie. Okay, great. I have a helper who's going to help me, and I'm so happy about that. He's going to help me, and he's going to put the ingredients in the smoothie. As he puts them in, I'm going to kind of explain to you the ingredients and why they're so good for you. Okay, so let me turn the camera around, if I can do that. Okay. There. I found it. Great. Put your head down so they can see who you are. That's husband. So the first thing that he's putting in there are power greens. I just get these from the regular grocery store. Most of it is this is what you want to be mostly in your greens, are the power greens. So he's probably putting over a cup, maybe a little more than a cup. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. The next thing he's putting in there is the fruit. Now, I love the blueberries. Blueberries are good brain food. You know, if you want protection from Alzheimer's. I put pineapples in there, wonderful vitamin C. And then, of course, the other thing that he's put in there is the banana. That's good for potassium. And also is to sweeten it. Now, one of the other things that we use a lot, and I had almost forgot about, is coconut water. The reason that I use coconut water is because it helps to restore your electrolytes. You know, a lot of people drink Gatorades and those other kind of sugary sports drinks. Coconut water does the same thing without all the sugar. So the next thing that he puts in there, and this is what I really love, these are my nutrients. These are the things that I really like. So that's going to be flaxseed that he's putting in there. That's about 2 tablespoons. And the next thing he's putting in there is hemp seed. Ginger. Good for digestion. I have 3 tablespoons of hemp. If you are really concerned about your protein intake, hemp seed is something that can really help with that. The next is something, I'm sorry, what are you going to do next? Oh, turmeric. Lovely. Love turmeric. Turmeric is wonderful. It helps a lot with inflammation, reducing inflammation. What are you going to put in there next here? Oh, spirulina. I love spirulina. This is something that I've done kind of new. Spirulina is just packed full of so many nutrients. First of all, it has 4 grams of protein, which is pretty nice for a green. But it's packed with antioxidants. It helps with cancer. It helps with blood pressure. It helps with your cholesterol. It helps with weight loss. All those wonderful things. And the next thing that he's going to put in there, and this is if you need it, because this is one way of me getting in all my different vitamins and supplements that I take. So I'm low on vitamin D, and so I put the vitamin D right in my shake. Okay. I think they say something like 4 to 5 squirts, somewhere along there is what we put in there. And that's it. So after he puts, he's putting a little more in there. Well, that's good. You can never have too much, especially, well, you can, but especially in the wintertime. So now he's going to take it over there to our NutriBullet. Putting a little more water in there. Let me turn it back to me. So he's putting a little more water in there. He's taking it to the NutriBullet, so it's going to be kind of noisy for a few minutes. But after that, you'll have a nice, delicious, just not only delicious, but nutritious. So just wait a minute. Almost finished. And listen, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me. Text me, direct DM me, however you want to do it. Almost finished. Okay. That spirulina really gave it a nice green look. Take that off for me. Now, one thing to note about the spirulina, because it has so many nice nutrients in it, lowering your blood pressure, lowering your cholesterol, things like that. If you're taking medicine to lower your because you have low blood pressure, or you've taken medicine in order to reduce your cholesterol, then make sure you check with your doctor before you use the spirulina. Okay? So let's see how this tastes. It is so green. Excuse me. It is good. Because even though it's nice and green, the flavor of that fruit comes out and gives it a nice fruity taste. Let me show you something else that you can put in there, because one thing I love about the smoothie is that you can really just kind of put in there the nutrients you need and the things that you like. Let me show you something else. They're not quite ready. Today people are big on pea protein. Let's put some pea protein in our shakes. Wonderful. Nice. So I thought, instead of putting that protein mix, which is processed, why not just get the pea? Now, true, the protein mix is going to have more protein in it, but you still have to be careful with protein because it can ruin the kidneys. So you have to still be careful with proteins. But the thing about this, it has a nice amount of protein along with your other vitamins and nutrients and fiber. So that's why it is I prefer to use something like this rather than the pea protein. But it's up to you. Okay? Listen, if you have any question, any thoughts, or if you would like to tell me your favorite smoothies and what are some of the things you put in there, just send me a message, click, and let's talk. Thanks, guys. And until next Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.